Good morning. Just sipping some of that morning brew. Oh yeah, good stuff. All right guys, so today is the 8th day of our 30 days of kettlebell workouts. Today's workout is gonna go like this: 3 rounds of some intervals of 1 minute off, followed by 30 seconds. I said that backwards. 1 minute on, followed by 30 seconds off. And we have 4 different stations today. We're gonna do some jumping deadlifts. We're gonna work through some burpees, some snatches, and some kettlebell swings. So I'll show you in the workout demo of the movements here, how we're gonna work through these today. And one big common theme I want you guys to think of today is gonna be a neutral spine with these movements. So I'm gonna talk more about that here in the demo video. Okay guys, the acoustics are so bad in the gym, I thought I would just do a voiceover here today. So we're gonna start out with this PVC pipe here just to show you guys a drill you could practice at home to feel the neutral spine position I was talking about. So you wanna keep a pipe, PVC pipe or a broomstick, touching the back of your head, middle of the shoulder blades and tailbone, and just practice that hinge from the hip. You can even do what I'm doing there and just use the PVC pipe as you're going into the deadlift there. We just want to make sure that that pipe stays in contact, and imagine that it's like glued to your back as you're going through these movements today. So our first movement is the jumping deadlift. So I'm going to set up bell right between the feet, tight shoulders, neutral spine, and get a little jump at the top, squeezing the glutes, right back down. So we're going to work through a minute of those, followed by 30 seconds of rest. And that's a great way to start this workout, get that heart rate up. Next, we're going to go into the burpees. So with the burpees today, I want you guys to go with chest and thighs all the way to the ground, kicking those feet out, kicking those feet up, and then jump and clap. If we're not comfortable kicking back, we could step back, step up, jump and clap. Still getting all the way to the ground. Or we could go to a plank burpee if we need to scale it a little bit more and just kind of build our way up to that full burpee to the ground. Next, we're going to go into our snatch from the ground into a front squat. So I'm just going to kind of show you again to be thinking about that neutral spine today with all these movements here. So it's really good to practice this. I'm going to set up tight, leg and hip drive, strong punch at the top, into the front rack, into a deep squat, and stand, and then we'll switch sides. So it's almost like a one-handed deadlift with that explosive drive to that overhead position. We're going to be alternating each rep today. Okay, our last movement today is going to be kettlebell swing. So again, just re-emphasizing neutral spine. With the kettlebell swing, it's super important as well. We want to make sure we never feel pain in our low back. So you should be feeling hamstrings and glutes. If you're feeling the low back, your back is probably not staying flat. I'm going to demo a few reps here to shoulder height, which you are welcome to do. Today I actually did overhead kettlebell swing, or what they call American kettlebell swing. Squeezing. Those are really a little more challenging. You really want to squeeze your abs and glutes at the top to protect your low back. I don't recommend doing those until you've practiced getting really good at the regular shoulder height swing first. I hope you enjoyed that workout today. So it's the 8th day, and what do we have then? 22 more days left. So a lot of these workouts are pretty intense. Some of them are on the shorter side, but that doesn't mean that they could be super effective. So just make sure, I haven't talked much about this, but just make sure you're warming up properly. So maybe you go for a little jog or do some jumping jacks, some push-ups, maybe some air squats or lunges. Just kind of get the joints moving through a range of motion before you jump into these workouts. And then I also like to practice mini reps and even maybe a couple practice rounds. Maybe not full rounds, but like half the reps or 5 reps of each movement a couple times through, just to kind of get my mind and body wrapped around what's to come. And usually I find that once I get that heart rate up, get a little sweat going before I start the workout, I have a more effective workout. So those are just a couple things to think about before jumping into these. Also, especially if, we're all quarantined right now. So if you're not having to go to work and you have a little extra time on your hands, maybe try to throw in some bike rides or some running, or even play around practicing some Turkish get-ups or some extra kettlebell swings throughout your day. And I think that's it. So I appreciate you guys watching. And, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so. I'll have some more recipe videos coming up, as well as more workout videos. So that's it, guys. Have a good one. Goodbye.